All right, collectors, today on the channel, we're going to take a look at something a little more niche, a little bit more specialized, and that is Gridiron's Assault Pack number 2. I had to look back and see what it was called. It's part of the Assault Pack special. They have kind of different Assault Packs based on different horror features, and I think these started back in October during Halloween. They have one based on Michael Myers, one based on the Predator, one based on Jason Voorhees, and I forget who the other one is, but I think there's one more, but I forget. Anyways, here's what it comes with. I'll put an image of what it comes with right there. And in addition to that, right underneath here, maybe right here, I'll put in the SKU number for it or whatever. Now, as always, we're going to put a component in here so that any reasonable person looking at this video knows it's not for kids. And that component is the Scalpy McScalperson, the Scalpy McScalperson portion of this. Something that doesn't interest kids in the least, and that is the financial capability of this particular figure. Here's the thing about this. The figure that I used, in my mind, this Assault Pack is best used on this Special Ops Republican Guard from Valaverse. The reason why is it's just a dark uniform that goes with most everything, and this guy gives me a dark vibe, right? Quiet, silent, strong type. Now, I just looked up the prices on a Scalper's Paradise, otherwise known as eBay, and sometimes Mercari. But interestingly enough, you guys tell me in the comments below, sometimes I find that Mercari has better prices. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. But anyways, I looked this guy up, and it's mostly going to be a review on the Gridiron stuff. But this is, this is the recipe that I used. I used him. Now I bought quite a few of these when they first came out, but now I'm noticing they're going between $50 and $60. Every now and then I think one pops up for $45. So this is a highly sought after, high rating on the Scalpy McScalpersons, double rating. So it's going to score a 4.2. Again, I always do mine from 1 to 5. And let me explain the Scalpy McScalperson. Most of you have been watching the channel already know my articulation stuff, but let me explain to you the Scalpy McScalpersons, and be patient with me because this is new to me. If Scalpy sees it as a 1, that means it's as available as the Eternal figures will be at Ollie's. It's absolutely worthless. It's junk. You have to pay me to come get it. If Scalpy sees it as a 2, then it's about as available as, the G.I. Joe movie figures. Every once in a while, like twice a month, one of them or two of them get picked up for some head swaps or whatever. A 3 would be something like akin to a Zorana or maybe a Dusty, right? One of those figures that are like, you know what? This is a solid figure. I kind of dig it. I'm going to pick it up. Or even, gosh, maybe, and for odd reason, Sergeant Slaughter's in this group, They end up at Ollie's, but people still pick them up. I want one, but anyways, they're still kind of available out there. If Scalpy sees it as a 4, you better watch out, because that one's going to be like the Viper 3-pack out of Ross. The minute somebody sees it, it's getting picked up, and it's going to get sold for 3 times to 4 times the amount it cost. Not really. I mean, they're getting sold now for about $80 for about retail, but boy, those things are highly sought after. Maybe something like anything, and if Scalpy rates it a 5, that's like a Fing Fang Foom or something. That's like, Turtle FOMO when we were getting that stuff running around all over the place. Anyway, I've spent enough time, maybe what I'll do instead is I'll put a rating system up here going forward with the Scalpy McScalpersons. But anyways, this guy rates at about a 4. for this guy right here. So yeah, he's highly sought after. I had no idea until I just looked it up now. Now, this particular getup that you get here from Gridiron with what he comes with. Now, they have a special right now, 10% off. I think, you know, that might get you like what, $3, $4 off of this getup. Maybe, I think that's what it is. Maths is hard. So anyways, so, you know, I believe it's 34 bucks. So it is pricey. Now keep in mind, things that are niche are usually pricey. Things that are really low produced are usually pricey. Things that are home produced are usually pricey. So, you know, you make up your own mind if you think this is worth it or not. To me, it looks fantastic. Is it worth it to me? I mean, because I have a way to kind of recycle my money and kind of recycle, you know, action figures and stuff. I've already told you about the system. Go back and look at some of my videos. I kind of discuss how I do that. To me, it's worth at least buying one to check it out. And this is the one that I bought. So here he is. Let's take a close look at it. You can actually see the figure's eyes behind it. How creepy is that, man? Look at that. Now, let's take it off. So what do you get with it? I'm going to show you this. I wasn't expecting this. This is an actual little stand, a Gridiron stand for the helmet. And the helmet actually is very easy to slip right off. I mean, it's fantastically easy to slip right off, and then it fits just like that on there. So you can kind of display that. If your team is not ready to go out and they're just kind of hanging out, you can always put the helmet there and they can use that later. Now, the one thing that I was kind of weirded out about was that he actually put some adhesive on this particular machete sword or machete. Well, wait, maybe I got it backwards there. I do, like a knucklehead. Let's see if I can put it back in there. So, I don't know if I dig that or not. I'd rather use some tacky to put on here, but it's on there now. I mean, I was like, you know what? I'm going to use this guy to represent what I want. I'll just go ahead and stick it on there, and then maybe later I'll unstick it and we'll see how it goes. But it's one of those like permanent type deals. I dropped off his little stand. So it's going to be stuck on there for a minute. It's not going anywhere. And you also get this weapon here. Looks like an AR-15 with a mounted or lower. And I like that, you know, this is how a weapon actually, these are how they actually are. You have a trigger for the regular rifle, and then you have another trigger or another operation for the lower, like, you know, explosive rounds down here, explosive grenades down at the bottom. So yeah, you would be firing here, and then you'd switch up to this one and shoot off of here if you needed to use the explosive rounds. So very nice. I like how they did this. Kind of very realistic. So well done there. Let's look at the machete real quick, because it comes with a sleeve. It's nice and bloody. I mean, you would expect that, right? With the Jason Voorhees, of course you would expect that. So you get this weapon. Yes, these are removable. The magazines are removable. I'm not going to take them out. What's the point? Because, you know, I don't want them to get loose. I'm probably never going to be taking them in and out. It was real easy to get them on the his hand there, so very easy. We're not going to talk about, you know, the articulation here. The articulation in this figure is fantastic. Does a T-pose, has all the right cuts in the correct spots, got boot cut. This is a fantastic figure. If you guys haven't figured it out, that's why it's probably highly sought after. Great articulation all around, you know, but I would expect no less since most of Bobby Valaverse stuff comes well articulated. But anyways, here's a closer shot of the machete, kind of like the, man, well done there on those blood splatters. I don't know how he did that, but you did it. Nice. Look at that. They look really good. So great job on that. It really looks good. So, and just the sheath there on his back. So that's kind of permanent tape, but we'll see how that works out. So, The other thing that I guess, you know, I'd say is that I really dig this, but I'm really fighting the compulsion to get more because of the price right now. I'm hoping maybe, you know, there'll be another sale or something. Not that I can't afford it. It's just that, you know, sometimes, you know, I like buying Gridiron stuff, but sometimes it's a little up there. It's a little up there, and I feel some kind of way of spending that much, even if I want that company to succeed. I think this, I would have been happier spending about, seeing as how it's niche and seeing how it's super well done. I would have felt better and bought more if they were priced like, and I know this is going to sound still expensive to you, but maybe around 17 bucks. I would have definitely thought it'd be worth that at the higher end. So 17 bucks for this would be an easy spend for me, just because it's so, you know. Let's take a closer look at the mask, because I don't think we showed it that well. I mean, there's some dry brushing there, there's some ink there, some washing. It's just very nicely done. I like it. It's supposed to be worn. It's supposed to be Michael Myers, you know? So I really dig that. Anyways, that's the review for today, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you picking this up? Did you know about Gridiron? Did you know about this little, you know, setup that you can do? And the Valaverse, you know, collection is very close to what the G.I. Joe collection is. So I suspect you can put that head on pretty much any figure. You can slip that mask on to pretty much any G.I. Joe figure, or even Marvel Legends figure, because they're pretty easy to do. Let me see if I can, do we have, this is going to be weird. This is a Marvel Legends head of Chris, is it Chris Hemsworth? Is that who it is? I don't know. Tell me in the comments. I'm sure you guys will correct me in the comments below. I haven't done this before. Let's see if this fits on his head. A Marvel Legends figure on a Marvel Legends head on a Valaverse body, getting a Gridiron mask. Let's see if it fits. Ooh, it might not fit. And I don't want to stretch it out. The reason I don't want to stretch it is I don't want to pop. But I think it fits better on like a ninja head, because he's got way too much. I mean, I guess I could force it on him. Let's see. Well, let's give it a shot. I'm really pushing it there, though. Yeah, no, I'm not going to push it on there. So, hey, I'm glad I tried it live. Doesn't work so well on these kind of heads, but if you've got like a ninja head or something like that, should work fine. So you guys let me know. I didn't want to push it too hard. Maybe if I forced it on there, it'd work fine, but I just don't want to do that. So guys, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to pick up one of these sets to see how you like it. Let me know if you knew about Gridiron. Don't forget about they have a coupon. I think you use Gridmus10 and you get 10% off. I'm not making any money off of this. It's just another option for you to equip your Joes or your Valaverse team. That's it. That's all it is. So yeah, Gridiron doesn't send me jack doodles for free. I have to pay just like you guys. So again, let me know in the comments below if you've heard of it, if you're picking it up, if you think it's overpriced, if you think it's priced right. What price point would you pick at? I don't know. You let me know. Everybody's opinion is as valid as the next person's. Now, the other thing that I would also remind you is that we have that Ross Viper 3-pack giveaway video. Go check that out. It's an appreciation video for allowing the channel to get to 1,000 subs and breaking that milestone, or reaching that milestone. And I appreciate that very much. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, guys. And as always, if you get any entertainment out of this, any joy, information, if you like watching these episodes, go ahead and subscribe. Didn't cost you anything. So thanks for watching. As always, as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling these out.